everyone, it's your girl Felicia. Hi Felicia. On my menu today, I'm having air fried pork chops with seasoned steamed vegetables. This recipe is not only super easy, but it is delicious, and I know that it will be one that you and your family will surely enjoy. With no delays, let's get to it. All right, I have my pork chops ready. I cleaned them and they're ready to be seasoned. And I just have 4 ingredients that I love to put on my pork chops. Sometimes I may add different seasoning, but these are the 4 ingredients that I love to put on my pork chop because it makes it so delicious and it's simple. I have my sea salt here, my sea salt, my garlic powder, black pepper, and smoked paprika. So I'm going to season. I would like to start with my seasoned salt first. And sometimes if you want to trim your fat off your pork chops, you can. But I like to leave mine on. And then next I like to follow with this garlic powder. It's just that I love to do that. Any other ingredients come next, you know, doesn't matter, but I love to make sure I get that on there. And some black pepper and some smoked paprika. If you don't have the smoke, just use the plain paprika. And I'm going to flip this on the other side and season this as well. I'm finished seasoning these pork chops. These pork chops are center cut and they are very thick. Look how thick they are. And I'm very curious about how much one pork chop weighs. So I got my scale here. Let me turn it on. So I'm going to weigh this one. 10.22 ounces. And this one should be a little bigger, well more. It's 13.17 ounce. So these are some pretty big pork chops. All right, my air fryer is ready to go. And I want to say this before I start putting my pork chops in. My husband, when he do the pork chops, he likes to preheat his air fryer. But with me, I don't preheat. And he may preheat maybe about anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes, depending on what we are going to put in the air fryer. And some people use these bags, well, not bags, they're liners, paper liners, and in the air fryer. And I don't use mine as much, and I did use some one time, a couple of times with some chicken drumettes, but they were very greasy. And so I don't use these as much depending on what I'm putting in the air fryer. But we will not be using these. But in my air fryer, I line my air fryer, the bottom of it, this with aluminum foil. Because I do this because I want to have that like fried, like you're going to put it in the pan. You know how you put it in the pan and fry it? But this is how I like to do mine, and it comes out great. So I'm going to put my pork chops in. You can put more in there, but I'm just only going to do these 2. And I'm going to put my air fryer, it's going to be on 370 degrees. And I'm going to let it cook on 10 minutes on one side. And then I'll come back and flip it over. Okay, I know you can probably hear that noise in the background that it's the air fryer. And while my pork chops in the air fryer, I'm going to go ahead on and get ready to steam my vegetables. And as you can see, I have corn on the cob, some baby carrots, and some green beans. And I will be using butter on it. And my seasoning will be garlic, parsley, thyme, black pepper, rosemary, and salt. And you can use the salt of your choice. The 10 minutes are up, and it's time to check on it. See how it looked at 10 minutes on the pork chops? They look good, doesn't it? And now I'm going to flip these over And we're gonna let them, I usually do 10 minutes on each side, and you can do it longer. It depends on how crispy you want your pork chops. All right, I have here is just 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and I got me some minced garlic. Put that in. Some parsley flakes, some thyme, and some rosemary. And this is unsalted butter, so I'm just gonna mix this. And you can add more butter. I might need to add some more, but right now I'm just gonna use this 2 tablespoons because we're gonna coat it over the vegetables. And I will add my salt and pepper a little later, but I won't add it right now. All right, we're gonna get ready to put our water in our pot to steam our vegetables. So I'm not gonna let too much water in. Just a little. You don't need a whole lot of water to steam the vegetables. So that's just a little. It's not even a whole lot of water. And I love steaming my vegetables, especially when it comes to getting the pork chops. Make sure there's not anything in there. So I'm going to put my corn in, whole corn. I'm not going to cut it up or anything. Then I'm going to add my green beans and my carrots. And most of the time I always do my carrots and green beans, and I don't usually steam my corn. And so this will be the first of me steaming my corn with my green beans and carrots. So I'm gonna turn this heat on medium high, and I'm just gonna lightly go over this with this right here. Sometimes I would just wait and put my butter on at the end, but I want to have that little flavor on it. And I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna add me some more butter on this because I will be turning this around. And I'm gonna put this lid on. And that noise you hear in the background, that is my air fryer. So some may be wondering, what is that noise? That's my air fryer. And I only have a few more minutes left on it. And we're gonna let this steam, and we will check on it maybe about 10 minutes, and then I will check on it because I want my carrots a little firm and not too much firm, and my green beans as well. And the 10 minutes will be perfect for the corn, but you can steam a little longer, and just make sure you flip on the other side. All right, the 10 minutes is up for the other side. Hear that sizzling? That's why I like to put the aluminum foil in my air fryer, because it's almost like you done fried it in a skillet. And I'm going to turn it on the opposite side, my fork. And this is how I like mine. And so I will let it sit a little bit. Let me just take it out. This smells good. And you don't need a whole lot of seasoning. I don't want to cut through it right now, but I'm just going to cut through it so you can see. This is how I like my pork chop. Everybody like their pork chop different. My husband like his a little bit more longer than I did mine. But see how I cut it so easy. That's the seasoning in between there. But this is how I like mine. And it's juicy. You see how this is? It's juicy. Okay, it's been a little longer than 10 minutes, maybe about 14 minutes. And I'm going to check on this. hot. Let's check these carrots. They're not tender. And you can tell when they're tender when that fork will go through it easy, but it's not where I want it to be. And I'm going to turn my corn over. And I did add some more butter to my seasoning. And my green beans, they're almost where it needs to be. And I'm going to put some more butter on it. This is going to be good. You need to try this. Steamed vegetables, like I say, are so good. They're really, really good. This is a good little mixture for it. And now I'm going to add a little pepper to this. And I'm going to use my salt. Use the salt that you want. I'm going to use some Himalayan pink salt. Put a little on that. Lid is hot. Put this back on. And I'm going to let this steam for about another 5 minutes. I may check. Or 10 minutes. Okay, let's check it again. 5 minutes is up. Should be ready. Yeah, these are tender enough for me. The green beans are. I don't want to get my green beans too mushy. I know that carrot is ready. Corn is ready. I know that corn is ready. Put this down. Don't fall. Put a little bit more butter on it. You have got to try this seasoning on your corn or your green beans and carrots. And steaming is really good. You don't have to be, you know, a baking or. I like the way that the steam do the vegetables. But these are ready, and I'm getting ready to plate. All right, ready to plate. Let's move this. Hot, hot, hot. And got my pork chop. Let me get my corn. And me some carrots. And green beans. This is delicious. You have just got to try this. Let's organize this. And there you go. This will be a great dinner or lunch for your family. Give this recipe a try. That's a wrap. Let's take another look at the air fried pork chops with seasoned steamed vegetables. This is a delicious dinner that I know that you and your family will enjoy with all the great seasoning that's in the pork chops and the vegetables. And if you'd like to have this recipe, just look down below in the description box. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And anytime that I might stream live or upload a video, just hit that notification bell. And as always, have a blessed and wonderful day. This your girl, Felicia. Bye.